Right. Hello and welcome to Rogue Legacy 2. So, Steam's currently doing a roguelike event. I've had this kind of sat around in my Steam library for a year, and it turns out this is Celador Games, the developers of this, have decided to just kind of throw out the 1.0 release now. So, I've played a fair bit of the first one, but have not touched the second one because it only had one area when I first got it, and I just thought, I'll get it now while it's cheap in early access and just play it when it comes out, and that time has come, it would seem. If you haven't played any of Rogue Legacy, the estuaries have decayed, the kingdom demands deliverance, sign the contract, and your children shall succeed you. So if you've not played Rogue Legacy, essentially it is a game where you die over and over again, but each time you play as the next sort of heir in your family tree. So the next member of your house, your lineage, goes through the years, and you slowly but surely build up your family and your house, and basically it's like upgrades to your manor and castle and so on, and they actually act as a means of oh, hold it, there we go. Or double tapping it because I'm used to it just being a double jump on most things. Right. I will warn you. I am going to be utterly terrible at this because it combines a few elements that I really hate, even though I love the idea of the game. In air, to spin attack, you push down. LB can also be used to spin attack. Oh, I'm just going to use left bumper then. Spin kicks also hit the side. Okay. Interesting. And we've already found a secret. The diving bell cables needed to pass the interior ramparts were waiting for us, just like Z promised. But our scouts underestimated how much we'd need. We're short a few hundred feet. Looks like we'll have to get creative. J. Okay. So it combines a few things that I'm not particularly good at. I stopped playing many platformers when I was about 7 or 8 years old. Is aerial recovery. So we have to take damage for this part, do we? Okay, so, and I've never really liked spin kick enemies to gain height. And I've never really been particularly fond of platformers. Looks like I've underestimated Z's charisma again. Below me I can see all the misfits that have joined our ranks. Why did so many rebels join? From here it seems like an endless sea. This was supposed to be a suicide mission meant for only a few. She's unknowingly rallied these souls to a lost cause, and my sins keep growing. J. So, on the ground, dash in the direction you're moving. So yeah, I'm not particularly. I'm alright at platforming. He says he misses that twice. Oh, I hate how you have to hold that. Ugh. Classic 2-button dash and more options can be set in game settings. But yeah, I'm not particularly fond or good at platformers. I'm not bad, but I wouldn't call myself good. That is it, the end of the line. Below us there's a trick wall which can only be opened with magic. Z said it should lead us straight to the estuaries. Tonight we live and die with the crimes I've committed, J. But the spend mana and cast your spell. Restore mana by attacking enemies. Okay. Two walls only open when struck by a spell or talent. And B. So yeah. To combine that though, I also am not particularly good at I don't like games where there's any kind of contact damage, where just by touching the opponent you take damage. Do not actually like those. You hear 1,000 whispers but can't make out a voice. Odd. The throne room doors are currently sealed. And you can bet all of these different portraits that it's that these branches are wrapping round to are probably the bosses that we'll have to kill, which will probably fill out as we go, I imagine. The last game had a similar thing where they're like, I think there were gems or something, and they lit up these lights at the boss arena. Can't remember if it were gems or skulls or something that lit up, but there was something that lit up there. Now it seems like we are now in the dungeon proper. I also hate how you... yep, that's the contact damage I hate doing that. No, it looks like we've missed our opportunity to get to that chest up there. But yeah, it's the one good thing though with this is that in spite of all of this, the game has one of the coolest concepts for a roguelike game that I've seen for a long time, and even now I've yet to see that many games kind of emulate this to a in the way that this does it, and that is again that the character dies when you end your run, just like on another roguelike, but on any other roguelike. But again, you take over as your heir to your family lineage and so on. So basically, I'll play as my character's supposed son or daughter here. We'll get to pick out of a few. I think, as long as I don't fall on those... Oh, I was going to say I think as long as I don't fall on them I don't take damage, but no, it looks like it's just contact. Right. We are close to death. Yeah, that's going to do it. We got a fair bit of cash. So we'll see now. Now, if you're really good at the game, by all means, you could beat the game now. There's nothing unlocked. There's nothing that's locked out of your way. You can go straight through the entirety of the game. Straight from the beginning. I like that little 2D replay thing there as well. Looks like Lady Emily has looks like we know where her kinks lie, don't we? 3 black kids. Right, I guess once you go black, you don't go back, as they say. Right, okay, joking aside. Now, we have Lady Pepper, Sir Sean and Sir James. So, each of these are a knight, which gives great health and mana, and they get veteran, which is plus 5% bonus weapon crit, weapon crit chance. They get a great sword, a shield block, hold to block 50% of incoming damage and apply vulnerable, recharges over time, last second blocks prevent 100% of incoming damage. I should probably use that more. And then we get 3 different spells: Tesla Spike, Blaze Bellow, and Prismatic Spectrum. Now, they also each have traits, so Colorblind. Now, when we go in, you'll begin to see what some of these are. We've got Hypercoagulation, Voltic Circlet, which looks like some kind of artifact, and minus 35% of something. And a Lotus Petal on this character, which would be minus 25% of whatever that is. And they've got a Cartographer. I think Cartographer is going to do something with the map. And Hypercoagulation, I'm wondering if that means... Well, I know coagulate is your blood kind of congealing or something when it leaves the body to kind of clot to seal wounds. I think that's what it is. We'll see what this Voltic Circlet is anyway. Let's see what that is. So we're playing as Sir Sean. And as you can see right now, we have nothing to show for ourselves. So we have 650 gold, and we can buy Universal Health Stare. Healthy populace is a working populace. Traits now give gold modifiers. So we can buy this upgrade. Charge for all. Your kingdom has granted its people access to healthcare services and amenities. Nice. Certain traits will now give gold bonuses. So we've got a stairway up to the cliff. We can't have the offshore bank account yet because we need to get more levels. But we can build an archery range. So we've unlocked our first class. We've got a ranger. So, rangers, they can't take much damage, but they don't have to when they're shooting their enemies from a million miles away. Would you like to switch to the ranger class? Sure. We'll give it a go. And then we can start buying out some of these other things. So we can't buy the mess hall yet because we need to be level 4. So we'll try out some of these. A good home needs a good foundation, and it unlocks the blacksmith. Smithy is open. What a blacksmith lacks in creativity, he makes up for in age. Gather blueprints for him and he'll strain his tired bones in order to craft you the most exquisite armaments you've ever seen. So we'll now be able to get some additional weapons and equipment. We can also go and get the Enchantress unlocked. Don't let her height fool you. The Enchantress is smaller than she looks. Find runes for her and she can imbue you with magical power, gain the ability to siphon life from your foes, redirect damage and improve your magical repertoire. And then we can get, let's see, there's a dummy. Bring Lady Quinn down to the docks so she can teach you some fearsome moves. Unlocks training dummy. Or we could go with learn from your ancestors' past mistakes and gain permanent bonuses for dying. Unlocks mastery rank. Or we could finally buy that mess hall. We'll see what that does. Master your mechanics. The Sage Totem is a repository for knowledge. Every warrior is bound to him, allowing their wisdom to pass on to others. You now gain Mastery XP with each class. Gain enough to rank up and earn permanent stat bonuses. I think that's probably quite important to get early on then. Right. And we can get this here trophy room next to get increased XP gain. or we could get the mess hall upgraded to get increased vitality, which increases our max HP. But you can begin to see where this is going. So right now, not very much. Now we've got a little stubby tower with a couple of shops next to it, right? But this game is what I would, and it's again, even though I'm not particularly fond of platformers and I hate any game with contact damage with an absolute passion, the concept of this game is really great because even though I suck at those sort of things, it doesn't matter because it's got what I would consider, I guess for lack of a better term, it's HP regenerates, but you, oh, I guess that's gone. But yeah, to get to the point of what I'm saying, the game has what I would call perfect difficulty by design, or perfectly programmed difficulty, or I'm trying to think of a good term for it, but yeah, it's got perfect difficulty, as in as we go in and fight and die, we earn more resources which we take back, which will eventually level us up, which lowers the difficulty of the game. All the while our skill at the game goes up, and eventually the two will meet, and somewhere around there, give or take a few tries, we'll beat the game, no matter what. Baltic Circlet. Hitting an enemy with your weapon will generate a damage aura around you for 1.5 seconds. That's really good. Hypercoagulation. The springtime of youth will end sooner or later. Health regenerates, but you lose some max HP when hit. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Thanks for helping build my black shop, kid. I ain't got lots to my name, but I promise you, your investment here will pay off. Can't make mucks because I ain't got any blueprints, but if you and me work together, we can make some unimaginable things. And I mean that literally. Got me some of that aphantasia. Can't see no pictures up in this noggin. That's why I need those blueprints. Get me the blueprints, and I'll charge you money to make them. It's a win-win. Win because I get free blueprints, then win again because I get a customer. Right. So we can buy a few bits of basic gear here, like a leather helm. But we want to try and find some new blueprints as we go in. Thank you so much for this extravagant tent. The car flowing through this tent, is so overwhelming it's making me dizzy. Just kidding, I saw the price tag. The only thing making me dizzy are the fumes from all the cleaning agents I had to use. Couldn't you get a girl anything better? Well, beggars can't be choosers, so I've decided not to be poor anymore. Now let's talk about magic with a capital M for money. Because let me tell you, enchantments are not cheap. Find some runic stones and I can grant you powers you couldn't dream of, like stealing the life force from your enemies or being slightly magnetic. Find me those runic stones. So, and we get a free one, just like there's that leather helm there. We can't afford these. So become AB positive and take everyone's blood. Restore HP for every enemy defeated. Scales with strength. Ooh. Not bad. Health regen, by the way, is very important, as much as I remember. Behold, I am the Sage Totem, and you are now bound to me. All of your knowledge will be housed within my spirit wood. To gain mastery in one profession is to gain advantage in all. What we shall share in knowledge makes us strong, that is all. My monologue is over. I'm bad at banter. Let's go. And this is the Charon. He will take us back into the dungeon after death. But we have to pay the toll, which is all of our money. So you don't hold on to anything. If you've played Souls-like games or watched the Elden Ring playthrough on the channel, you'll be familiar a bit with some of the mechanics. It's kind of like your runes, your souls, your whatevers. So you're next in line to sign the contract. Everything in the name of duty, I presume. Never stop to think of what you might be losing. Well, if you're looking for treasure, you'll have to find the king's children first. Can't get through those doors otherwise. I've tried. I know who you are, even if you don't. Let's see how far the apple falls from the tree. That's all the dialogue. Okay. There we go. Oh, that is very oversensitive. But oversensitive it may be. Oh, I can't turn once I've cast. Ah. Gotcha. Ooh, crit. Ow. Gotcha. Archery is not bad, actually. I'm getting used to the sensitivity now. Ow. Ow. Right. I wasn't looking at him. That's screwed out of that. Okay. Oh, my max HP is dwindling. Got you. Got him. Lovely. Let's get out of here. Defeat all enemies, lose no health. Oh, you git. Had to just power through it, didn't you? Oh, 10 seconds. Did I run out of... Oh my god, there's another... What? How? That's gonna be... You're gonna need some kind of spell or something to be able to get through that. Gain a blessing of talent. Destroy all mid-sized projectiles, restoring mana. Recharges on hit and fully recharges on successful counters. Gotcha. Ow, that's going to be painful. We're not doing too bad. My max health is slowly dwindling though, it has to be said. It's only a matter of time before we end up just eating it here, but until then, we're good. His letters all but carefully preserved. J, the rumours are true, the golden doors are real, and I found them. The doors will only open when all the estuaries have gathered together. I know it sounds crazy, but I have a plan to save everyone. But I can't do it myself, I need your help, and some people I can trust. Z. Ah. Okay, Archer so far. Not bad. Oh, did she die? I guess she died. Okay. Well, you that does happen when you drop into a bit of spikes, I suppose. Uh-oh. There. Oh, this is going to be painful. Annoyingly, you can't actually jump and dash at the same time. Oh, my max health is nearly shrunk to the size of a pea. Let's see if we can get a few last chests in before we eventually go. Oh, it's going to be dodgy. Got it. Made it. Not dead. Ooh, right, where do we need to explore? There's a path below we could go to, I guess. Mate, this damage aura thing, not that useful on an archer. Might have been better as a knight with this, but that said, permanently losing health, much easier to do when you're an archer because you're not going to get hit as much. Ooh. Who has stumbled into my abode? What's it? Anak of the Shawl. Sweet child, hast thou lost thine way? I am Anak of the Shawl. I'm an heirloom, an item of immeasurable power, and I can grant my strength to those deemed worthy. Those who seek me are hard and powerful warriors, but dear child, thou art soft and pudgy, very pudgy. Inside me lies the power of momentum. Conquer my challenge, and the power thou shalt claim. But warn thee, child, the dangers are real, and the consequences are severe. And you'll regain all your HP and mana. Sure, I'm on full anyway, but fine. Inside this right. So it's some sort of challenge. We'll see if we can do it before we die horribly. I mean, I couldn't jump and dash a few moments ago. I don't know why I can now. The dangers also do not appear to be real. Okay, now the dangers are real. I pressed the wrong button. Right. Got them, come on. Got him. Was slain by a mysterious force. We did pretty well though there. Even counts the targets. Not bad. Not bad for a second run. Right, there's a knight or another ranger. So we can get bookish, fungal spread. They have, what else? Ivory canopy creates an ivy platform that blocks projectiles and grants spore burst. Recharges all the time. They've got shield block, great sword, freezing strike, a wind wall, and an ivy canopy. I guess ivy canopy is just a thing that all archers must have. And we have a trait here which is bookish. I think I know what that is because the icon kind of gives it away. Plus mana, less health and attack. I don't want less health and attack right now. I'm gonna go with Sir Sean the Second, who's a knight this time. So, let's have a look. What could we get? Let's get a dummy. Lady Quinn loves everything about combat except causing pain. She became a living training dummy and now teaches everyone how to fight all day long. They can teach you advanced combat maneuvers down by the docks. Okay. Increases vitality, raising maximum HP. Yes, please. Our tower's getting taller. Lovely. We can now start unlocking, so we can get Valkyries and Barbarians. This will cost 325. Oh, and there's mages over here that cost 100, or Barbarians that cost 100. So let's go with a Barbarian. Welcome to Spin City. Don't let their bulky bodies and low IQ fool you. Barbarians are some of the most agile warriors in the kingdom. Armed with a powerful axe, barbarians are a whirling wheel of death and more death. Yes, Sir Sean the Second will be our first barbarian. And then we can get a fruit juice bar, which is even more vitality. Meditation studies for restore health and mana when entering boss chambers. Ooh. Screw distillery for the architect. Oh, okay. We have not much money left. In fact, we might as well go and... can we get anything for... Let's see, that'll cost 120. I've got 65. Can I get up for 65? Unfortunately not. Hello, this is a nifty place you have here. My name is Lady Quinn and I'm excited to meet you. I'm a living dummy and I know everything about weapons and stuff. Maybe you can learn a trick or two. And sorry about the stutter. That's a big axe. It's so heavy you can't swing it the same way in the air as on the ground. But I love swinging it in the air because its momentum makes you spin. It can deal a lot if done correctly, especially if you use it while dashing. The axe's heft means you have to commit to every swing. But you want to know a cool trick? If you make a rainbow arc of enemies while spinning, you can hit them a gajillion times. What? I like the move Rainbow Slash because you rain down the pain. And it's pretty. Okay. So the whole gimmick with them is to just spin all the things. Okay, let's roll. And and smash all of the furniture. Every gold counts. There we go. Got him. Ow, I can tell I'm not going to last long here. So it looks like when you are on the floor, it hits hard. Ah, teleported, okay, cool. Oh, I see. Okay, oh you can, yeah, bounce off the same one multiple times, okay. What do we have here? Another soul come to roost. You're seeking my power, right? Well, let me tell you something, kid. I see all beyond lies, beyond ego, beyond time. I see the apex of emotions, where the truth is laid bare. And you know what I see when I look at you? A scared little soul with snot coming out of your nose and poop coming out your butt. Kiddo, if you're this ugly on the outside, then what it looks like on the inside? How many people have you got in there, kiddo? Well, I don't know what game you're playing, but I won't stop you from taking my challenge. This might be fun. A word of advice? I have the power of empathy. Use it to pass the trials. Listen to those who have fallen before you, learn from their failures, and maybe, just maybe, you'll have a fighting chance. Oh, attune to memory fragments to hear subconscious thoughts. Lost again, every path I take has been wrong. Alright, Demetrius, calm down, remember the lesson your elders taught you. He who gives you only two choices always hides a third. So it's going to be a load of little puzzles then. Been down here for hours, not sure what to do. Obstacles are just hidden opportunities. What did the elders mean? Could I use these spinning chains to my advantage? Ah, not quite. Good enough. I'm not timing it right. Good enough. Not good enough. Good enough. Oh, good lord. So there's a gap there. Right, okay. Here comes the pain. I'm gonna die horribly here, I can tell. Remember when I said I was terrible at platforming? This is what I mean. I can't make it, I don't go high enough to get there. No. I'm not going high enough to get there. I need like a double jump. I'm sure there's probably like, oh, if you just perfectly time it, maybe, yes, but no. Panic attacks plus 50% gold. Steel-toed boots. Algesia plus 50% gold. We had better luck with the ranger. Yeah. And we got a terrible amount of gold there. We can't even get an upgrade. Ugh. Awful. Get hit darkens the screen plus... I wish that'd stay up a bit longer. Making popcorn is nightmare fuel. Getting hit darkens the screen. Spin kicks now apply armor break for 3.5 seconds. So pretty terrible. Spin kicks. So. Okay. Yep, can't buy up. Let's go. We need upgrades. All of the upgrades. Oh, it really does darken the screen, doesn't it? I'm expecting it to be a bit dark, but that's quite obnoxious. Right, bearish. Right. There. Nope. Better idea. There. Can't get me now. Okay. Ow. Ow. Pain. Ooh. Cost resolve. Choose this relic to reveal its power. In time you will learn that even injuries bring their own advantage. To appreciate the good, one must filter the bad. Prime on relics and resolve. Relics are powerful items that cost resolve. Going below 100% resolve will lower your maximum health. Gain bonus resolve based on your total weight. Staying light can grant an extra 125 bonus resolve. Raise your maximum equip load to help keep your weight class low. So it's a weight thing? I mean, this one's worth more. Defeat enemies while at max HP to gain max mana. Oh, we're not at max HP, so... Hey, come on. Poke out, poke out. He's not going to, is he? He is! Hey! Gotcha. There wasn't anything in there, was there? No. Not really, right. Well, no chest or anything, at least. Let's not get burnt to a crisp. Okay, they are pain. Die. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him more. Get him more. Is it? It's a blueprint. Leather weapon. What? Can't hit people with leather. Oh my god, I touched them and now I'm nearly dead. This is why I hate contact damage in every game ever. Just no. Arcane necklace. Never trust the jewelry of royalty. They provide more protection than the soldiers around them. Stronger than you think. Clotho's spindle. Arcane necklace. It says it protects. Cast 3 spells to charge the necklace and make the next cast free. Oh, okay. He's beelining from it. Get him. We cannot make it across. Well, let's do that. And I bounced off the top and it shortened my jump, and then I died. I'm having a good bit of luck with the rangers, but this person comes with 2 antiques, which is pretty good. We could try them. Right, what will we go with now? It might be a good idea to just probably want to go for some vitality, I think, but let's see how much we've got. So 390. We could go for the sandpits and unlock Valkyries, but we won't be able to do much else. Let's see how much those leather items are. Oh, what's that then? So your skill crits have an extra 20% chance of becoming super crits. Gain 100 mana when hurt. Mana can overcharge. Okay. So this will give us +2 weapon strength. Or we can buy this, and we will get +2 vitality. I think the most expensive thing we can buy in one is the Valkyrie unlock. Girl meet boy. Attack from afar, up high or down low. With their long range and their ability to attack in any direction, Valkyries are considered the cheesiest of soldiers. Yes. Oh, we've got a little tower now. Lovely. Well, a second little tower. Very nice. We're now a Valkyrie warrior. Ooh, if we could get the lifesteal room, that would be quite nice. It cost a hell of a lot. Why does it say new next to her? Or is there something else down here? Oh, magnesis room. Increased magnetic distance that makes coins fly toward you. So we'd be able to have gotten that one that was on the spike bits earlier. It's not much, but you know, it's every little helps. I think we're going to call it there for the episode though. We've been going for the best part of 50 minutes or so. But very interesting game. I'm probably going to play quite a bit more of it. Again, the thing that I really like about the games, because even though it's like, I will admit, I do not like and kind of suck at platformers, and I, generally speaking, hate games with contact damage. So technically I shouldn't like this, but I love roguelikes, so mixed messages there. But I love the sort of meta progression here, and again that it's no matter what, eventually you will eventually just bludgeon your way through the game if you'll brute force it. And I will, you know, I'll keep going. Eventually I will get all the health upgrades and all the classes, and something will eventually give. You know, either I'll get a bit more skilled or just get enough upgrades, and eventually I'll just beat the bosses. Something I wish more games would do. I mean, Dark Souls and Elden Ring and that almost do it. Elden Ring more than the others, because with Dark Souls you could find yourself stuck because it's a linear, well, not quite fully linear, but it's fairly linear as the game goes, especially when you compare it to something, yeah, like Elden Ring. Then you could find yourself stuck at a section where you can't really progress much, and you keep dying and losing souls, and the only option is to really go back and grind. Whereas with Elden Ring you can kind of just explore somewhere else for a while, go to a different dungeon, try your luck there, come back to the boss. So you're more open to explore, there's usually lots of different paths available to you and that, but yeah, they're kind of a similar concept in that eventually you'll just get that many levels, you'll just, you know, smash through the boss regardless of whether or not you're particularly brilliant at the game. But similar concept here, but I think Rogue Legacy is probably one of the better examples of that sort of mentality. Thank you very much for watching though, and if you want to see more, it should be, well, I should be doing a nice little short series on the channel here. So I'll see you in the next episode. As soon as it lets me, there we go. Because the game doesn't allow me to minimize and go to the second screen without tabbing out and things, even though it's on borderless window. Bit awkward, but I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.